What's poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Doki Literature Club side stories. We're going to be taking a look at Trust Part 1 first, and if this goes well, we might do Part 2 as well. If not, we'll stick to doing each one as a separate video. Alright, we're walking to school. We're in school. This is a new place, we haven't seen this place before. Soccer, tryouts, bake sale. Okay, I'm not even pushing A, so it's just moving on its own. Sick. Alright, who are we gonna see first? Who are we trusting? Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed a bake club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. So you're basically just chilling in here on your own. Am I going about this all wrong? Monica glances at one of her filters. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over the other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. Before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up with her. So it's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is so soothing. She falls asleep in the classroom.
Hello?
Sorry! Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry! I never do this!
Is this the napping club?
No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is a literature club.
Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec.
I'm super sorry. It was, so unprofessional of me to do that.
Don't apologize. I do it all the time. Oh, did I miss a club meeting? Where is everybody?
Well, about that. This is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president.
No, you're just making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it is really disheartening to be not taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people. What do I do?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I was just joking about the vice president thing too. I'd make a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry, this isn't like a real club yet, but you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least.
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Haha, honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way.
Monica, that's such a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer, not a filter. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. The flyer on the desk and realizes that her name is already written on it.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's great. It's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try and come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
I don't know why I copied what she's doing in the game. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everybody happy.
Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so. Suddenly, Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found a club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard about tonight, about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too. I don't exist here. I'm just like a floating camera staring into that club room. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. Oh, it's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay. We'll come back.
And
Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto her desk. Oh, what's this?
Take my hand. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me. While I look up to you, the more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland.
Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori?
Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed.
Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you were trying to show me. But I'm curious, do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are.
Haha, really? I'm actually quite terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again after a week and write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic vision of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, something like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Foreshadowing! Oh my god, it's what we actually do.
Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually, but you can do it when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah. I think that's helping me from a more cohesive vision for the club. I'm so glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident.
Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try and show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over the recruitment brainstorm together?
My brainstorm's so hard. It's like my brain a hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Haha. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes.
I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come to the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm worried, kinda worried, that would bring the wrong kinds of people, you know?
Wrong kinds?
People would come for the cupcakes and then leave.
Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But, you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we'll tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people be reading books? Be just doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know if they were just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are just trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up the wall. I'll definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if we told them about some club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, sorry. Pretend like you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of the literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Me, bitch. Okay, what if we said that we, like, do group reading and discuss it together?
I'd probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun for most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know?
This sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monica, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing it in a normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate.
Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
No. No, Sayori. Down. Stop. Stop, Sayori. That is... No. 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 That again will bring the wrong kind of people.
Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh!
What? What is it?
I forgot all about the things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed? But what? Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sherry dashes out the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting down thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame.
Monica!
You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to the classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book?
Let's hurry and recruit her.
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really reading it. I could tell she was really into it. Because her face was buried into the book.
Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. The two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. Yuri!
This way!
You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to the particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See? In there!
Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president. and I'd probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why, what happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on the desk and then walked out.
That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room. Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas on her own, the two ended up in a better spot than when they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Right away into your heart? That's so cute.
I thought it was a little overdramatic.
But,
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, I just feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it, but it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that, the vision.
What's the vision?
It's... Monica pauses to think and shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Yuri taps her finger against the sheet of paper.
Right away into your heart. I think that's what you're trying to do. To make the club that you need the most out of everyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you.
Monica returns Sayori a smile. I'm sort of amazing. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really going to make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home?
You tell me. You're the president.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead. I still need a few minutes.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
In that case,
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica.
good luck.
Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something that probably needed right now. The club that I need most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath that person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems.
Become a flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, my flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingertips. But to what end? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that's why I decided I must become the flower.
What the? Wait, Sayori. Oh, it's all right. There's only 20 minutes. We can do part two. We can do part two. We can do part two. Easy. Another day passes in a flash, and already it's time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club test, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president is that? This whole time, I don't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern.
Monica? Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend.
Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make this club into that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly.
What are you talking about?
But she says that her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization.
I left my folder here.
Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response.
I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you were here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all of this. All of a sudden, I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish.
Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check it if it was mine.
Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me one thing?
Promise you what?
Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's my vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember to do that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently.
I'll promise if you promise.
Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori a smile. I promise.
Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood of the classroom is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitments?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know?
There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's fine. I think I just need, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You just kinda need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that would come out of any good.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things that it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad, where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a college, where you find all the things you want to put in, and then arrange it in a pretty way. A collage, not a college. You don't go to school here. At least that's how I do it. It's not like the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning.
I understand. Yes, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's really important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out "you idiots" after she writes it down.
No, keep it.
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot?
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, "You idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did it the exact thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write down without overthinking it. But after a while, Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all sorts of random thoughts. Phew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating.
Huh? I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Don't give me too much credit. I have to really try, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing, with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try and work out a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it!
Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they become to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. I really thought part 2 was going to be really short, and I don't know why. I thought that was going to be the ending. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one in the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sarah came up with. If only there was a way to this... If only there was a way... If only this... What the fuck? If only this was the flyer we gave out to the one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? Literature Club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders becomes only heavier. Debate Club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the precision on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it.
it exerted entirely within her realm of comfort.
It's so suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs a pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts the pen and stares at the blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses the pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Come on, Monica. Just move your hand.
Monica writes.
This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain.
Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head on the desk. That was one of her writing points. That was here. Like one of her writing tips. Monica writing tips of the day. It's cool. I like this. It's a little backstory. There's little Easter eggs for the main story. The air conditioner seems louder today. Nah, that's just Yuri breathing in front of you.
I'm here.
Hi.
Monica hears Sayori approach the desk and then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk.
Bad day. Me too.
You too.
The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable.
Huh?
Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything.
She gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it.
Sometimes I want to die.
Not taken away from that, but where did Monica's writing go? So Sayori did genuinely always feel like this, and it wasn't Monica that made her feel like this. It was Monica that tipped her over the edge. Don't confront her, right? Don't, shout at her and complain at her. You better play this right, Monica.
Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like 1,000,000 times better than me.
That's completely not true.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Where Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone these kind of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's terrible.
That's what Monica wants to say, but stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everybody knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that.
Sherry pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everybody to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sherry pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whatever we talk about the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it really means this much to me.
Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart, a feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Monica steps forward.
But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like.
Wordlessly, without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Though their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enhanced by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is one where she really, really hopes that nobody walks through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the thing she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me.
She suppressed a sob as a tear falls down her cheek.
I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it.
The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I don't want to have these thoughts. I just want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend.
Monica offers a few words of comfort, but she knows Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me, and to your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. Your coming here was the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if we never go, even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right?
Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share the embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes.
I guess I needed that. some days are just harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
Sayori nods.
It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course, it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Wow, that made me so tired and hungry.
Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Monica smiles.
But I might have to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Yuri, motherfucker. Which is understanding. How come... Whoa. These side stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 stories... There's 6 of these fuckers? So I gotta play the main game again. You bastard. They are related to the events of the main game, though. Because they come before, they're the prequel. And after seeing that Trust one, I'm upset with how fucking Yuri treated Sayori. What the fuck was that about, bitch? You were supposed to be a good friend to her. You said you'd be there, and then you go fucking tell her to off herself. Nah, you a bitch. That story made me hate Monica more. It made me hate Monica more, because Sayori trusted you. She opened up to you. The story's literally called fucking Trust. What the fuck, you bitch? I feel like going to do the cake thing. Try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. There's 6 side stories. Does that mean there's 2 each? Sorry, Yuri. I forgot. Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. Right, yeah, there's obviously going to be 2 each. And these both look like Sayori stories, mixed with, like, Yuri here as well. Would we get, like, a Monica and Yuri, a Monica and Natsuki story as well? And then would we get, like, a Yuri and Natsuki story, and then, like, a Sayori and Natsuki story? We obviously have the 3 Monica stories, and then can we arrange it that they all have a story with each other? Yuri and Natsuki, Yuri and Sayori, and then Sayori. Yeah, that's probably the stories. Each one with Monica, and then each one with each other of the girls. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go play Doki Doki again. I might play it again on the channel, not fully, but I might make a couple of different choices, like go to the bakery thing instead of the crafts thing with Yuri. And then I might go back again and try and do the other option, which is go with Sayori. Just try to unlock all those segments. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say. On that was the Trust side story, and I thought it was really cool. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.